there's some people are very keen on like the milk thing, for instance, boycotting milk products. Others are more tolerant of that. So it seems like there's a difference of opinion.
Yeah, but I go with Prabhupada. I don't go with opinions. I don't go with Vox Populi. I don't go with popular opinions. I go with what Prabhupada says. To me, there's no confusion. It's very clear. If you read the books clearly, have you read all the books?
Not all of them.
Practically no one has read all the books. That's one of our big problems in this movement. Practically nobody has read all of Prabhupada's books. He said, all of my followers have to read all my books. Practically no one has done that. That's why we have all these different opinions. Because they're not reading Prabhupada's books thoroughly. Anybody who reads Prabhupada's books, they get all of his books, they'll get a very clear picture of what Prabhupada wants. It's very clear. Prabhupada clearly states that milk is required to develop finer brain tissues for Vedic understanding. We need it. He personally drank it from the commercial dairies. Even devotees were getting a huge quantity of milk products donated from a dairy to the temple. Prabhupada said, very good. And they want to say, oh, very bad. Prabhupada must have been wrong. He just wasn't aware of the slaughterhouse, what's going on in the slaughter. I mean, come on. What kind of nonsense is that? Prabhupada just wasn't aware that, it's not cool to do this because it was supporting the cow industry, cow slaughter industry. Is Prabhupada stupid? Prabhupada knew that we need milk products to develop the finer brain tissue. It's stated again and again. All I can say is they're not reading the books. But, I don't make a big issue out of it. I train those who want to follow me. What is Prabhupada actually saying? But I don't argue with those who have that opinion. If they say, I just say, well, obviously your brain is so developed you don't need milk products, but I need them because I don't have a brain as developed as yours. I take a humble position. I don't fight over it with it. I just take a humble position. Obviously, Prabhu, your brain is so advanced and your brain tissues are so finely developed, you don't need milk. But I'm just a struggling neophyte and I need all the milk I can get to develop my brain tissues. I'm a stupid dullard and I need that milk to get my brain tissues nourished. You're a genius. You don't need it, but I do. I take a humble position. I wouldn't argue with them. But if you ask me, I'm going to go there and I'm going to yell out in their lecture, you're stupid, you're against cow. I would raise a question. I don't make any big controversies out of it. Actually, I've never had to, but somebody challenged me one time in a Sunday feast. They started yelling at me in the Sunday feast about this issue. And then they apologized later on, actually, to me. And it happened in Sydney, Australia, the Sunday feast. Remember that? He started make a big thing, because his guru was a vegan, He really was getting hot and heavy on me in the middle of the Sunday feast lecture. But he realized it was a mistake. That's it. So, I take a humble position in terms of one-on-one. But if you ask me philosophically, it's very clearly stated. And here's how to justify it. I had a nice talk with Giri Raj Swami about it a couple of years ago here in New Dwarka, over in Balaram's apartment. We had a nice long talk about it. See, the thing is, if you're in Vrindavan and you're going on Govardhan Parikrama and you get a thorn in your foot and you left your tweezers back at the ashram, what you going to do? You're going to take a thorn to get out of the thorn, right? So, cow slaughter, cow abuse is a big thorn in the social body's side. So, can you use that thorn to pick out the thorn? Yes, you can. You can drink that milk to develop the finer brain tissues for Vedic understanding and how to take over the world for Srila Prabhupada. You see? I'm serious. We're not just a little religious group here, chanting Hare Krishna. We have a vision how to take over this whole world, how to become the leaders, how to influence all the leaders of this planet to take to Vaishnavism. All the high court judges wearing tilak. You see, we have a very big vision of taking over the world for Prabhupada, and we need the milk to help us understand how to do that. Therefore, I'm in favor of milk. When I took a yogurt at breakfast this morning, Brigapati Prabhu questioned me, "You're taking yogurt?" And I told him yes, and I told him why, and he appreciated what I said. So I'm ready for some hot milk for Shambhanath. Prabhupada told us, Prabhupada trained us to take hot milk every night. That was the standard in ISKCON. Every ISKCON temple, every night, everyone took hot milk and Krishna book. That was the evening thing. Hot milk and Krishna book was the standard in every ISKCON temple. But as far as the vegans go, I say it's a blessing because they're pushing us to get our own cow protection thing together, and I appreciate their push. Because I want them to drink milk too. Because we all need it. So for their sake, at least, of course for our sake as well, but I'm grateful for those who are pushing veganism, because they're pushing us to get our cow protection programs together in every temple of the ISKCON world. So I don't have a fighting mood. I appreciate how they're helping this movement to help. They're pushing us to get our cow protection program together. So I appreciate our vegan devotees. I don't have anything against them. I appreciate them. But I don't follow them because they're wrong.